Hi, I'm David Wolf. I'd like you to imagine that you're looking at a picture of yourself when you were 5 years old. Or if you're not much older than 5, then you're looking at a baby picture. And when you look at the picture, do you think, well, who is that stranger? No, you think, that's me when I was 5 years old. Now, we know from science that there's not one cell in our body now that was there when we were 5. Still, there's some constant identity that I call David, even though the body's completely changed. So that's an indication that our core identity is something different than anything physical or material. It's this core identity, I'll refer to it as a spiritual identity, it's this core identity that is the focus of the seminars, the personal growth seminars that I develop and conduct. There's a saying, we're spiritual beings having a human experience rather than human beings having a spiritual experience. So, this spiritually based personal growth, that the spiritual element is what gives meaning to endeavors towards self-realization, towards personal development. An example we use is we could have so many zeros, a string of zeros. Just like, obviously there's importance. There's importance to physical fitness and economic development and progress in every life dimension. At the same time, without attention to the spiritual dimension, it's like a string of zeros. Now that spiritual connection, spiritual realization, that focus on the identity that's not connected with anything material, that's the one that gives value to the many zeros. It's the one that gives it value. And because our spiritual essence is essentially personal, our relationships are great opportunities for our personal growth and our spiritual development. Here at Satvatove Institute, we recently produced a CD entitled The 7 Principles for Fulfilling Relationships. And those 7 principles are responsibility, clarity, integrity, win-win, empathy, authenticity, and the spirit of discovery. And in this series of videos, you're going to have an opportunity to realize and apply these principles in exciting ways to create profound fulfillment in your relationships. I'd like to start by asking you to choose one relationship, choose a relationship, and give it a rating. Give it a rating from 0 to 10. From 0 to 10. With 0 meaning that you get no fulfillment from that relationship. And 10, that you're completely fulfilled in that relationship. Now, 10 doesn't mean it can't get better, because the nature of spirit is that spirit expands. So if I'm completely in excellence in a relationship, it's out of 10, well that means, by definition, that tomorrow I'm going to get even more fulfillment from that relationship. I'm going to discover even more. So give it a rating. Also, I suggest write a few lines, journal a few lines about why you gave it the rating that you did. Why is it a 4 as opposed to a 1? Why is it a 4 as opposed to a 10? I had a client recently, he did this process. He rated his relationship. And in the process, he realized that actually he's a lot more satisfied and grateful in that relationship than he thought he was. Also, I have many experiences with people that when they do this process, they take inventory. It's important if we want to go forward powerfully with realization to make the changes we want to make. It's important to take inventory. Where am I at now? A lot of people, when they take inventory of a relationship or any life dimension, they realize, actually, I'm a lot farther from where I want to be than I recognized, than I was admitting to myself. In the next video in this series, you're going to have opportunity to apply strategies connected with the principle of 100% responsibility, the principle of 100% responsibility, you'll have a chance to apply techniques and strategies to bring alive this principle in your life and create deeper fulfillment and higher satisfaction.